At Deed Industries, the idea of ethical luxury is something we've based our entire business model around, and it's something that we think about constantly. Luxury is normally defined by exclusivity, appearance, and status, but it's actually becoming more and more important to ask better, deeper questions about what's really happening behind the products we are buying. For us, ethical luxury really comes down to responsibility, not just of the final product, but of the life cycle behind it. Luxury should never be just about how something looks, but more about what it stands for, what it means to us, and how it makes us feel. Ethical luxury has become one of the most commonly used phrases in modern branding, but it's often still poorly defined and it often hides not completely honest or transparent processes behind the products that are made. For us, it's not about perfection and it's not just about appearing to be sustainable. It's about looking at ways to create products, systems, and businesses that are more thoughtful, more transparent, and more responsible, not just for pure aesthetics, but for the structure behind what is happening. I feel like for consumers, it's actually our duty to research the brands and to help hold them accountable. We need to be looking into the materials, question the production, and look for proof. And we need to demand that the things we want to buy reflect our values as much as our personal style. Because true luxury was never meant to feel disposable. It was supposed to represent quality and care, craftsmanship, longevity, and in many ways, ethical luxury is a return to these ideas. Ethical luxury is about responsibility across the entire life cycle of a product. It needs to include things like how the materials are sourced, how the workers are treated, how animals are considered, how products are packaged, and whether something is designed to last or simply designed to sell. For us, we believe that ethical luxury means choosing transparency over shortcuts, quality over excess, and long lasting over fast. It's important to us that people, animals, and the planet come before profit. But these words, they only really matter if things can be verified and you can actually find proof behind the claims. That's why we decided that independent certification was an important part of our business. We chose to work with Positive Luxury and become Butterfly Mark certified because we believe that our value should be measurable, not just assumed. For a long time, and it still does, it feels like it has to be a choice between beautiful design and responsible choices when shopping. We want to turn it around and reject that idea completely because we believe the future of luxury, it's not less beautiful, it's just more intentional. You should be able to surround yourself with objects that feel refined, tactile, and inspiring, while also aligning with your values. That's the idea that sits at the center of everything we do, making your aesthetics match your ethics. Because ethical luxury is not about being perfect, it's about being thoughtful, about understanding that the objects we buy shape more than our homes or wardrobes. They shape the systems behind them, the industries that create them, and ultimately they shape the future. We believe that luxury should feel good in every sense, beautifully made, long lasting, responsible, because the future of luxury is not more, it's better.